And do you, Sharon, take Rich Sparks as your lawfully wedded husband? Oh my god. Babe, one sec. The Ultimate Warrior just went past. Hola, amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures, coming at you today with a big bang breakdown of Rich Sparks and his fiancée, Shan, aka Sharon Sparks, very, very soon. So please, guys, sit back and relax while I take you through everything to do with this video and these two action figures and all the details in between. So firstly, why did I make these figures? Well, guys, it's pretty obvious why. They're getting married on the 17th of August. He proposed in Greece last year. And this is actually the second set of figures I've worked on for these guys. Now, I don't think Shan is the biggest wrestling enthusiast, but she supports her partner, her fiance Rich, nevertheless, with his passion for professional wrestling. And I've actually worked on two Hasbro figures for these two previously, and this will be the second set, of course, commemorating their special day next month. So very, very excited. Now, I'm going to get into some of the details. I'm going to move around some of the camera angles, but first I'm going to bring in the person that was about to put Rich in a stretcher. I actually have a stretcher here. I thought it'd be really, really funny to do a video and have her pushing Rich away in the stretcher because he got distracted looking at one of his favourite wrestlers of all time, the Ultimate Warrior. But I just didn't have the production or the time to do that, unfortunately. And here is another one of his favourite wrestlers, of course, the Hitman, Bret the Hitman Hart. The reason I brought them on, just as a little bit of a size comparison, obviously they are elevated on a slightly lower platform. And the two soon-to-be newlyweds are, of course, have the spotlight on them, standing on the spinner of Doom. Hopefully not. Hopefully they won't fall over. Let's just do a nice little spin here. But I'm also going to, I've got both men as well in Hasbro form, just so you can really see a bit of a size comparison. Here's Bret, very, very poor quality Bret, by the way. And yeah, here is Ultimate Warrior next to him. So I thought that was a nice little photo, like a bit of a family photo. I'm not sure if Shan would approve though. So just a little bit about these two then. So I broke this this project down by trying to find the figures that would take the least customization, because I think when you have the least customization, it gives you the best options as far as displaying and moving them around and things like that. So we went with a Baron Corbin for Rich, and of course, suit was already on that WWE Metal Elite Baron Corbin, and then his partner Shan was a Nikki Bella. Now, I've actually made the heads completely from clay, and I'll give you a few close-ups of those in a minute in case anyone's interested in getting some figures of themselves. I've made the dress, made the, how do we say it? Made the boobs bigger. Just because I think the figure is a little bit more, what's the word, like subtle. And I've also, hand painted on and sculpted the glasses, and as you can see, sort of hand painted and used Vallejo paints to cover up. Basically, the entire suit was a different colour, the shirt was a different colour, and everything else. So we wanted that nice sort of smart look. I've not done anything underneath the feet under here. The dress comes right down, so there was no need to. And I have repainted all of the skin colour and the flesh, which has been repainted with Citadel colours. Say cheese, cheese. Wedding photos, I'll be doing a lot of those very, very soon. So here you go, school photo time or wedding photo time. Now, just a few little interesting facts before I crack on with some of the details. So they're both actually 38. They've both got a dog called Nigel. They've got three kids between them both as well. They're all girls in Rich's life. And they're not the hugest WWE fans, but they do put up with him. And that was a really important note that he mentioned in the message over to me. So onto the up-close details. We'll start with the bride-to-be. So here we go. You can see here, this has all been made from clay. There is no articulation of the neck, but I really wanted to get the hair looking nice and flowing down there. And it comes down the back quite nicely. Now, I did cut away. I used a scalpel to cut away a little bit of the shoulders, and the reason for that is just so you can move the shoulders, maybe different positions and things without it scuffing on these shoulder joints here. There, I think it's ball hinge, isn't it, at the shoulders? As you can see, sculpted on a little bit more voluptuousness there. So it does move without scuffing, which is good, but I'm not going to move it too much. I'll let Rich do that when he gets the figures in hand. I've also used clay to add on a few little details here, so you can see the bottom of the wedding dress and also some little creases on the bicep area there. I've used actual material for the dress, so it can move, and that's really nice. And you can see the classic Nikki Bella socks there and trainers, which I thought was a nice little thing to leave. The material was quite difficult to work with, but it does still twist at the torso, and I've glued that in place, which is why it comes at the back here. You can see it's nice, so it'll look very, very nice on a cake, and I'm really, really pleased with how this one's turned out. So now if we go on to hubby, onto the husband, so Mr. Rich himself, the gentleman that commissioned me to work on this order for him. Thank you very much, Rich. I really, really appreciate it. So, as mentioned, Baron Corbin base, hand painted everything. I've glued the jacket on because the more the jacket was moving, the more it was scuffing the paint. That's just a necessary evil. You can see I haven't cut any of the jacket away because I like how snug it went up to the shoulders, but I have went deep in there with the paints. It's actually Iraqi sand, this colour that I've used, and I do think it comes up really, really nice. I'm very, very happy with how that's turned up. I've used little bits of gloss, so you can see on the belt buckle there, it has a nice little shine, beastie brown, that colour. Added on a few of the buttons, and every button has been individually glossed. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but their buttons do actually move, do actually shimmer slightly. Now, here are the trousers, looking very smart. The original shoes, I've just repainted them beastie brown again with a stonewall grey for the base. Now, onto the face. Now, Rich is greying ever so slightly. And what I've done with this is I've mixed white with a stone grey and then basically not mixed it very well because then it gives that patchy look. And I've also hand sculpted the glasses on there. It takes a lot of time and effort, but rolling clay extremely thin and then just going from the ear to ear with one piece, making sure that's all attached on, and then going from the nose out for the bottom of both of the glasses. There's no lens in there, but it gives the effect of glasses nevertheless. And here we go, guys, bringing in a few special guests here. So I thought street clothes wise, let's bring in a nice little Shane O'Mac and Vincent Kennedy McMahon, just as a last little size comparison, some special guests to the wedding and to the review. So a couple of nice little interesting facts for you just about Rich and Shan. So he actually does a cameo every single year for Valentine's for her, and she isn't the hugest wrestling fan, but she's had Swoggle, Coco Beware, Godfather, Nick Cage, and even Danhausen. Wishing her, she's doing a nice little dance there. Wishing her a happy Valentine's Day. So what a lovely treat, and I'm sure she's going to be extremely happy when she gets her figures in hand, and oh my god, on top of a cake. However, Rich and Shan are going to use these. Hopefully it commemorates the special day from here for the rest of their lives, and it's something that they can hold and cherish dear to them. I'm really, really happy with this, and Shan actually said before the wedding, according to Rich, no wrestling nonsense at the wedding. So you had to do at least one thing. So I love that. It's a beautiful, nice little tribute. And as a nice little tribute that Rich has actually done for his wife, he has 2 tag team titles that he's bought. He wants to put either around the waist or display with them over their shoulder, ready for the wedding. So I do think that's really, really sweet. And in his eyes, I guess she is his champion. So very, very cute. Very, very, what's the word? Yeah. Very a nice little sweet touch there, and a little nod to their relationship and the banter that they have together. So final reflections. This is the second set of figures that I've done for Rich and for his partner Shan. I'm extremely happy with them. I really hope you guys like them, and I've spent a lot of time customizing these. You know, are these the most articulatable figures of all time? You know, are you going to have a crazy WWE match in a steel cage and smash them around a toy wrestling ring? No, you're probably not, because they've been hand painted and they're custom figures. But to capture that life, capture that special occasion, capture the once in a lifetime event that they're going to go through with their wedding coming up later next month. I think that it serves its purpose, and I'm really, really pleased with how they've turned out. So what's next? I have a lot of customs coming up, guys. I'm doing a lot of customs for specific customers, and yeah, an awful lot of Hasbro figures coming up very, very soon. So stay tuned with that one. I'm working on an absolutely amazing barbarian at the moment for a good friend of mine, so he's going to be coming up. And please, guys, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or here on YouTube. If you've been watching for 10 minutes, thanks so much. Thanks again to Rich. Thanks again to Shan for putting up with Rich and yeah, his action figure escapades. And yeah, I really, really have enjoyed working on this project, and hopefully I get to work on another set very, very soon. Guys, my name's Will. This is Will's Custom Figures, and thank you all so much for watching. From these two, the newlyweds, I'll speak to you guys on the next one. Adios. Mwah.